There is so much to enjoy in Antigua Guatemala, and here are a few highlights from our most recent visit. Number 1, our Airbnb, which was located about 4 blocks from the center of Antigua and was situated within a restored colonial residence. It has a courtyard and a small apartment where we stayed. It had everything we needed: a comfortable living and dining space and a full kitchen on the main level. And upstairs, there was a spacious sleeping area, bathroom, and private balcony overlooking the courtyard. Two, no trip to Antigua would be complete without a hike up to Cerro de la Cruz, which is named after the cross that guards the city. On a clear day, you can get a breathtaking view of the city and its surrounding volcanoes from the hilltop. 3. Antigua Guatemala is a very well-preserved Spanish colonial city with a lot to see, and taking a self-guided walking tour was a great way to enjoy this easily walkable city in all its splendor. Antigua Guatemala Cathedral was built in 1541 and was seriously damaged by 2 devastating earthquakes, leaving behind the haunting, roofless remains of the nearly 500-year-old structure. Visitors of all species are welcomed. Right in the heart of Antigua Guatemala is beautiful Parque Central, a vibrant gathering place for both local Antigueños and visitors alike. Destroyed twice by earthquakes, this 1548 church was rebuilt in the 1700s to withstand earthquakes and boasts a bright yellow facade. Steps away from Iglesia La Merced is one of the most distinguishable landmarks in Antigua Guatemala, the Arco de Santa Catalina. It's arguably the most heavily trafficked monument in the city because no visit to Antigua is complete without an arch selfie. Four, taking an ATV tour was a great way to explore outside of Antigua. Winding up through the lush green hills, we enjoyed the more rural landscape, which is a stark contrast to the busy Antigua streets. Our tour landed us about 5 miles away, high above Antigua, in the Lord of the Rings-inspired Hobbitenango, which at present is a micro or hobbit-sized eco-hotel with just 2 rooms or hobbit homes. The plan is to turn this mountain cloud oasis into a hobbit-style eco-village. With our wristbands, we got to test our Middle-earth skills in slingshots, axe throwing. Let's forget about the axe throwing. Archery.
Not bad.
And this insanely uncomfortable, adrenaline-pumping contraption called El Grito. Five. About 35 miles from Antigua are the ruins of Iximche. Iximche was the capital of the Mayan kingdom from 1470 until its abandonment in 1524. The architecture of the site included a number of pyramids, palaces, and evidence of structures used for human sacrifices. Compared to the more widely visited Tikal ruins, the majority of Iximche visitors are indigenous Mayans with very few foreign tourists. We felt honored both to see it and to learn about it, and would highly recommend it as a viable Tikal substitute. 6. Climbing the Pacaya volcano was a great way to fit in a workout to our visit to Antigua.
It's getting hotter as we walk up because we're getting closer to the lava. When we're down there, it's a little cooler.
At over 8,000 feet, Pacaya provides a nice 1 to 2 hour hike with breathtaking scenery. And if you're with a tour group, a snack courtesy of the volcanic heat. 7. What better way to experience Antigua than through food? We found lots of spots worth checking out. Caoba Farms is definitely top on the list. It's an all-organic farm about 20 minutes walk from central Antigua that offers tours, has a farmer's market, live music on the weekends, and an out-of-this-world farm-to-table restaurant serving the freshest possible food. Antigua has no shortage of rooftop bars and restaurants, but we found Antigua Brewery to be one of our favorites because of the volcano views, the delicious brews, and the overall good vibes. Speaking of vibes, Frida's is definitely a good place for good vibes, good food, and a good time. Whenever we're in Antigua, Rincon Típico is a must. It's authentically Guatemalan, from the roasted chicken to the handmade tortillas. I cannot get enough of this place, and I highly recommend visiting. And if it's burgers and pizza you prefer, Antigua does that well too.
Para arriba, para abajo, para el centro, para adentro.
And there you have 7 highlights from our most recent visits to Antigua, Guatemala. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And as always, happy travels.